Question 13. Please elaborate on using thought for contemplation to cultivate inner awareness and mindfulness.
While right consideration involves cultivating a moral mind through virtuous thoughts, the practice of contemplation goes further by employing thoughts to reflect upon profound truths, or Dharma principles that lead to mindfulness and awareness. A mind with awareness possesses greater self-control, heightened alertness, improved concentration, reduced distractions, and an enhanced ability for self-observation. Below are certain truths that must be contemplated to foster awareness. 1. The restlessness of the mind. The first truth to contemplate is the mind's natural tendency toward wandering thoughts. This acknowledgement is crucial. The practice is not about suppressing these thoughts, but simply recognizing their presence. When we become aware of a wandering mind, a silent acknowledgement arises. This mind is wandering. This silent utterance is more than an ordinary thought. Rather, it is both an acknowledgement and a reflection of a truth that has been observed, acknowledged, and understood. This practice serves as a way to anchor the mind, enhance alertness, and reduce the extent to which attention is lost in the flow of restless and wandering thoughts.
2. The impermanence of the body. The second essential truth is the impermanence of the body. The body will age, fall ill, die, and ultimately decay, leaving no trace behind. Initially, this truth may need to be verbalized mentally, but with consistent practice, it evolves into an ingrained recognition that no longer requires words. The practice of contemplation consists of two elements: the recognition of a truth and the expression of this recognition through words. Over time, the verbal component fades, leaving only pure recognition. Contemplating the body's impermanence may take a long time, as it requires uprooting a deep-seated attachment to the body, a bond strengthened over countless lifetimes. This attachment extends to beauty, wealth, status, and beyond.
Number 3. The illusory nature of the world. The third truth to contemplate is the inherently impermanent and illusory nature of all things, including fame, wealth, and power. While compassion for all beings remains irreplaceable, it is equally important to perceive the fleeting nature of worldly phenomena as transient and insubstantial as a dream. With this understanding, a practitioner leads a life of service, using worldly resources as tools for helping others rather than as objects of attachment. Recognizing the illusory nature of material gains demands courage, as attachment to wealth, prestige, and status is a powerful and deeply ingrained force. Regular contemplation of the illusory nature of the world and worldly gains solidifies the awareness needed for meditation.
4. Self as a mass of sins and ignorance. The three contemplations outlined above, acknowledging the mind's restlessness, recognizing the body's impermanence, and understanding the world's illusory nature, collectively establish a solid foundation for the mind to transcend attachments, overcome cravings, and cultivate the awareness required to detach from wandering thoughts. However, there remains one final and profound truth that demands deep and sustained contemplation. Our very self is a dense, firm, stubborn, invisible mass of ignorance and sins, deeply resistant to dismantling. This critical reflection and contemplation must endure until the attainment of arahant, absolute enlightenment. It requires steadfast commitment regardless of any advanced meditative states or spiritual attainments one might achieve. A critical mistake occurs when practitioners, upon experiencing meditative bliss, subtle stillness, or sublime spiritual states, believe they have reached the ultimate goal. Neglecting to reflect on their remaining ignorance and latent sins can lead to arrogance, which will unravel their hard-earned spiritual progress. A guiding verse for beginners in this practice is, When my mind is filled with awareness, I must still earnestly recall, this body is impermanent. However, once the foundational contemplations are mastered, practitioners must transition to this enduring reflection. Whenever my mind is filled with awareness, I must still earnestly remember, I am but a dense mass of ignorance and sins, uncertain of when spiritual liberation will occur. Each time this truth is recalled, recognizing that the essence of self is indeed a composite of ignorance and sins, a small layer of past unwholesome karma is worn away.